And welcome back to another episode of this. Oh wow, not bad, neighbor. Look at you winning your first battle ever. You got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle. I need to go over to Assassiner with my cat. Miss Dawson and her Quaxby are surely weary and ready from their last battle. Sorry, I kinda got up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Dawson. You seem to your Quaxby too. Let's do it again. Oh, definitely. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. And I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Lamona. I'm sure she can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokémon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. I'm going to confiscate your device before you even begin and force you to download all these malware apps, including the Pokédex. Yes, definitely a virus. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokémon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokémon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Miss Jacques, actually made it himself. Mr. Jacques. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. It's quite the age we live in now, where we don't have to rely on that old-fashioned crap. Ugh, filling out a Pokédex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. No, I suppose you can't. Look how much better I am and smarter just because I used pen and paper first. How inefficient and clunky. And no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokémon never dies. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokémon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Miss Lamona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. But I depend on you to see Miss Dawson to the academy. You'd be doing me quite a favor. Of course, leave it to me. Then I'll leave her in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. I'm sorry you didn't get chosen. You're quite adorable. Don't worry, I'll take you back to the yard to shoot you with all the other defects. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokédex on my battle act. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokédexes, Dawson, you've probably never caught a wild Pokémon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. Off I go! Yeah, don't wait for me or anything, just teleport. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of this crap is just tutorial, so not exactly excited. Or exciting. Oh, there's my mother. Oh, Dawson! I hear that Lamona here will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you've already managed to make a friend? And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at the school. There's so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. Yeah, they have an actual toilet. Okay, add in your new friend Lamona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorm, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. Also pack a lunch for your first day. It's the last one you'll ever get from me. Yeah, we know what a sandwich is. Oh, and maybe you better take these too. Contain 5 potions. Yay, that'll get me real far. Who's the one that precious little heart of yours shouldn't get hurt now? I know every day in your life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all. The good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alright then, you two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. The best part is you'll never have to come back here even though we just moved in yesterday. Your mother's so nice, Dawson. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokémon. Come on, vamos! She's so nice in the sense that she's actually around, unlike my parents. This way! Ugh. It's not like my parents are ever here for me. They're constantly absent. Such is the tragic life of the side character. Looking for things to do. Yeah, why are we stopping after 2 seconds? It just happened. Alright, this here is Poco Path, so said the headliner when you first popped up here. It's not like I have a map. It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. As you can clearly fucking see with your 2 working eyeballs, get too close to one and you'll have to battle. Well, you got Quaxley for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. Look at this very obvious thing that you've been holding this entire time. I've got tons. Half of you. You obtained 5 Pokeballs, because that'll get me real far. Put the Pokeballs in a Pokeball pocket, because I specifically have a pocket for my balls. Ooh, what luck! Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this Lechonk. It's a Lechonk. It's a heckin' chonk. I'm gonna name it that actually, because it is a heckin' chonk. I gotta catch a wild Pokemon, and then I gotta punch the crap out of it so that it chooses to give up, give in. Punch it. Smack it. Smack it now. Smack that chonk just like you should. I hate myself for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get my writing done, and everything's just been off with everything. So, simple is probably better. I'm trying to hash out everything because everything's up and down. Everything's kind of going to shit in this country, and just in general, and in the grand scheme of things. I'm just so fried. I'm trying to get back to my art and to my family friends. I'm trying to get back to everybody. No! I wanted to name it! It's not here! Okay, bitch, what do you want? Hello! That was awesome! You got the very first Pokemon you went for! I'm crummy when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Maybe you should stop beating them until they die. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case not every catch works out. Yeah, 10 more Pokeballs. Thank you for the grand whopping total of 14 in my pens. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that and you'll be fine. It's not like you totally just did it flawlessly. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Only some of them, don't do all of them, because you have no room in your pants for them. Let's meet back up at that lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. Okay. Okay, I will try to beat the crap out of these Pokemon in order to persuade them to get in my pants. Yeah, I mean, so I always wanted to try, you know, I always wanted to try recording this for, you know, purposes. But I never actually tried it. Just because, like, you know, We got enough series to manage, and I don't want this to be anything, super duper formal. So, now we have a heckin' chunk. There we go, heckin' chunk. So yeah. Just to update you guys on how my writing is going in that sense, I guess. I made an executive decision the other day to give up on a chapter that I've been working on for 2 years in this story that I'm doing for Battalion 13. And as a project, it's great, but this chapter is kicking my butt mentally. I don't know how else to put it. So, being as this chapter has been too difficult to write, I'm choosing to skip it. For the sake of just formatting everything. So, I frankly think that is probably the best solution that I can come up with for that. Even though I know people would disagree, and normally I would too, but at this point it's deterring from even writing the story. The overall story kind of freezes on what happens during the 3 to 4 years that a chapter is supposed to occur over. I'm gonna beat this thing and fight. So I'm choosing to just give up on it for now, move on with my life and keep going. Like, no sense in doing something that's going to make you know. So I'm just gonna, keep on keeping on. I'm still struggle busting through it because this story has been. But overall, I'm not exactly, upset. I just hope that the big bosses won't be so mad at my choice to steal. I got my Pokémon in my pocket. I'm not gonna choose to blind. I'm just gonna look for everybody who's around and see if I can find everything. Get it. No sense in changing what I'm doing. It's just whatever. Splash? Well, fudge. I messed up. The issue is the bottom because of the resiliency. Yeah. We just keep on keeping on. Do our best to keep our stuff moving forward. The illness has been sucking mostly because it doesn't keep me down, but it also makes it harder think it has really made it difficult for us to record things because it's all up in respiratory. I can't even spend time with you guys. You catch this sucker? Call this episode. Yeah, why you splish splash? I was taking a bath. Like, you're on land, it's not gonna do anything. Come on, get in my balls. Okay. And, I'll name that guy next time. So, yeah. Subscribe if you guys want to. We don't really care if you do, but if you do, you get to see more content like this. And don't forget to do your value ones. And have a really wonderful day. So don't blow your nose directly into the